Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at? Cause y'all think this about race. They font that shit in your face. It's like every day it's the same agenda. It's really not that hard to trace. Fuck it, we might as well face it. Accept it, whatever it's wrapped in. There'll come a day when they run out of grace. So me and my niggas stay trapping. Yeah, ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping.
March in your general direction.
So your main girl in the private section. Hey, someone be too who I wanted to be and then what I became. Ended up going my own way, but I couldn't stay in my lane. Now if I'm honest, I've taken a liking to wearing these chains. They hold me down, make it easier when I start feeling the pain. Out of the overflow, your heart, they say your mouth speaks. Well, my heart must be fucked up, cause I can't speak and I can't sleep. So I stay woke in this daydream. Got shit to do, got the world to see. Got the same crew, got some new fleets. There's an empire, fuck a boutique, that's real. I only say what I feel, got a new plate with the same meal. On a new hype with the same chill. Y'all too fake, I stay real. Got cast down from heaven, but I'm too good to stay in hell. I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, hey, I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, oh well. We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah.
Hello, baby.
This is that one song that you heard so many times, and every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not gonna bump to this song. But then you start catching a vibe. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, whoa. East Coast with that gang, gang. You know we don't play games, whoa. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin', right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry, we just stuck up in our ways. West Coast gon' ahead, stand up, put that glass and hands up. Gang, 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 we famed up, got that change, we bagged up. Crew love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy, drip so sick I'm queasy, whoa. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. Yeah. Watch me finesse, walk to the line. Good versus evil, God in his prime. Always in prime, always on time. Our time to shine, wifey is fine. I'm doing fine, glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up, all that I ask. Wherever you headed there fast. I am ahead, you are in last. Last time I checked, you were all gas. Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Black like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the
I'm a fair guy, but this heat is making me absolutely crazy.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
Swolenormous.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, testing, testing. Test, 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 testing, testing, testicles, testing, testicles, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 2000 and dos, 20 hundo and dos of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yell hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole, yo, back with another episode. And today's episode, the Beastcast, is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin'. Yow.
It's the
On all you
Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Oh, and now we have to take a pause in the show for the standard flexing and grunting. Get it out. Get it out. We need that time at the beginning of the show. We need the time to get it out. Just get it out. Let's get. Okay. You have to get loose. You have to get it out there. Very nice. Very nice. Another little grill is. Come on. Oh, did we wake up Grandpa Brendan? Sorry. Sorry, Grandpa. Ah, my God. It's the Daily fucking Swole. Are you ready for a rip-roaring adventure, fam? Are you? What's up, Boo Sausage, Kim, Tyler, Christine, Raven, Josh? How are we doing, beaches? There we go, Stephanie. We'll talk about that in a second. My God. Congratulations, everyone. It is episode 2002. Drop some biceps and grills in the comments down below. We'll bust a nut in just a second. And we got a couple announcements because last night or this morning at midnight, we dropped that signature series. We fucking dropped it. We dropped it, baby. We dropped that signature series. So that is a very, very limited release. And I am super stoked to, I can't wait. I can't wait for all of you to start receiving those. It's going to be fucking fire. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Make sure you hit that like button and leave a review. Apple Podcast, Spotify, and of course, join the fam today over at SwoleNormousX.com. And remember that members of the Swole fam that get their signature series apparel will get a certified Swole card, a certified signature Swole card. This is like one of those like she sells seashells, a certified signature series Swole card for your purchase, members only. So you can go and join now, SwoleNormousX.com. And I'll tell y'all how to grab it. Members had early access and you still have access right now in your account. But of course, at the end of today's show, we'll talk about that a little bit more for those of you that maybe aren't members or those of you that have not yet grabbed it. I will remind you that that's a limited release, and I'm very excited for you to receive it. So that's big news, and that's in celebration of episode 2000. What does episode 2000 mean? It means we've earned another 2000 fucking episodes. Let's fucking go. That's what it means. That's what it means. 2000 episodes means we've earned another 2000. So internets, you're stuck with old Papa Swole. You're stuck with old Papa Swole, yo. And by the way, just before this episode went live, you will be having another banned episode uploaded into Swole TV because I just had another community guidelines violation on TikTok. I know. I don't think I'm banned. I know. I don't think I'm banned. I got flagged again. I said, they said because I have have had multiple community violations. I've had multiple violations that I am at high risk of having restricted features. Oh no, you're going to keep me from using your fucking app? For shame. I don't think I'm banned from posting, but I guess this video went a little bit too hard telling people to actually take care of their health. So who would want to do that? Who'd want to tell someone to be healthy? That's fucking bullshit. I think I told people to stop fucking their face with donuts and Doritos and something like that. So it got banned for bullying, harassment, and of course, hate speech, because telling someone to not eat fast food is apparently hate speech. So we'll see. But anyway, fam, you will have a new video up in your banned section. So for members, you get access to the banned videos and the banned videos inside Swole TV. So you'll have another video coming soon, apparently. Well, let's get into today's episode. You all know, check the description down below. You all know about SwoleNormousX.com. Most of your members watching live too. Let's bust this nut open. It is Fef, fam. It is Fef. And why are we off center here? Why are we off center here? Falcon, did you kick that camera? Did you kick that? Well, I don't care. It's not my fault. Oh, it's my problem? No, it sounds like, I think it's your fucking problem. If you kick the camera, it's your, goddamn fucking bird. All right, put some respect on it. I'm not even going to call you. Get back here. Falcon, get the fuck back over. Falcon. Is that good enough for you? Is that good enough for you? Yeah? Yeah? You happy? You happy with that shit? Shut the fuck up. Open the nut. Quiet. Put some respect on it. God damn it. It's Friday. What the fuck is your problem?
USA, greatest country in the world.
Oh my God, there's a nice Fef. Falcon, you are being quite irreverent about this today. Yeah, I'm going to beat your fucking ass. I am going to... Oh my God. All right. You can tell it's Fef. I'm about to Fef the fucking Falcon. A little bit crazy. Okay. Oh my God. Hashtag Fef for a chance to win today's Swole card. It is fucking Friday, and tell me, fam, tell everyone. And I feel like it was just Friday, but tell everyone what they do on a Friday. You know, today is the day that we delete, unfollow, unfriend. We cut out all the fucking noise. It's time for you to do some Swole cleaning, not spring cleaning, not fall cleaning, but Swole cleaning. You got to clean out the trash. Have you been cleaning out the trash? Have you, fam, have you been taking out the trash? Have you been tightening your circles, ladies? Have you been tightening your circles? Have you been? You got to be better. Because do those Kegels. All right. It's time for you to tighten up those circles, right? Unsubscribe from shit that you don't watch or listen to. If you have friends or people that are posting stupid dog pictures or, pictures of their babies or pictures of their meals all the time, like, here's what I'm eating. You're like, oh, I don't give a fuck, right? People that are doing dumb shit. People that aren't giving you anything positive. It's time to start educating yourself, start focusing on your mental health. Make sure that you are feeding your brain and your mind and your eye holes and your ear holes with material that's going to propel you forward, that's going to progress you, that's going to take you to the next level. And that might just be with your knowledge, that might be with your peace of mind, that might be with your creative interests, but you know what I'm saying? Delete all the negative noise. Negative noise. And if you need some help, just drop it in the comments when we get to the Ask Papa Swolio section. I give amazing relationship and social advice. It generally begins and ends with tell them to go fuck themselves, but I do think that's really the best advice more often than not. Don't you think? Let's get some applause. I agree. Wow. I think so. I think that's pretty good.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
Papa Swolio gives the best advices. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into that tip. Hashtag Fef for a chance to win today's Swole card. We got a lot of great SwoleFam posts. We got a lot to talk about. So shall we moisturize everyone? Let's get into it. Very nice. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. Moist. It's cold outside. Moist. All right. A little bit of a couple shout outs here. Let's see. Carl, tighten that circle. Indeed, sir. Indeed, sir. Pedro, Tess looks wrecked. She has some wild going on. Please don't get woke Tess, not again. No, she doesn't go away. It's just the Falcon. The Falcon's been smashing. The Falcon's been taking some natural herbs, and apparently it's working. It's got the claws are, you know, engaged, so to speak. Let's see what we got here. We got Josh watching. We got Kate here. James, what up? Matthew, I hear Kegels and remember Papa's Gorilla Grip bottle opener video. I still want to meet her. Har har. All right, we got some great posts. Let's get into today's first SwoleFam post, shall we? It's time for some tips. First one, we got a Tainty Magooch. First one, hey, from Carl. Hi, fam. Today is my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Today is my very happy birthday to Carl. Everyone wish Carl a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Carl. Today is my birthday, and when I came home today, I had this waiting for me. Talk about an awesome gift. I'm going to keep this on my wall to remind myself never to be one and to know what it takes not to be one and keep consistent at it. Love to pop in the SwoleFam, hashtag Tainty Magooch, and go to the fucking gym. Very nice. Oh, hey, Carl. Nice to meet you. I love that.
Chlorophyll.
I need that.
More like borophyll.
I need that soundboard. I need that Carl soundboard. Hashtag. Nothing like a hashtag Tainty Magooch. Don't be a beach, don't be a boosh, or you'll end up like Tainty Magooch. But everyone, before we move into that, keep on dropping in the comments down below. Happy birthday, Carl. Make sure you drop in the comments. What did you do to Fef this week? How many of you have Fefed? How many of you have Fef this week? You better have Fefed. I want to read some of your Fef stories. You better Fef the fuck out of things. It's Fef. You better do it. That's fucking bullshit. All right, next post. We got one from Cerny. What's in the box? This is a little bit of a throwback. So if you're brand new to the show, on episode 2000, we were reading a bunch of stories, people saying when they started listening to the Daily Swole, how they came across the Daily Swole podcast and stuff like that. So we're going to be featuring a lot of those all week because it is Swole 2K. It's Swole 2K for the next 1,000 episodes. Swole 2K, baby. Cerny writes, my sister was the one who saw you on Instagram. Thank you, sis. I owe you big time. She told me you have to see this guy. He seems to know what he's talking about and he's good looking.
I don't know how to put this.
Making me blush. Thank you, sir.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Well, she was right. I checked you out and never left. That was over 900 episodes ago. Every day. You, the SwoleFam, and the Daily Swole mean the world to me. I've never felt this good and this happy in my whole life. Much love and congrats on 2,000 great episodes. Hashtag go to the fucking gym. Love you, Cerny. Oh, that's an awesome post. Stop fluffing my pillow. Stop fluffing my pillow. Nah, keep fluffing. Keep fluffing. I like it. All right, everyone does. Everyone likes their pillow fluff, don't they? Christopher, it's kind of crazy, but I'd been beating myself up about being just lazy human garbage. That got out of hand fast. And the very first time I saw you was a TikTok that called me out by name. I saved it to my phone, joined the SwoleFam, and haven't looked back. I fucking knew people like those videos. Oh. So some of you might have known, some of you might know this. I did this on TikTok, but I had to stop, and I'll tell you why. I was doing videos like calling out individual people. I was just going through names. I was just calling out and saying, Chris, go to the fucking gym. Or like, oh, hey, Timmy, how you been doing, Timmy boy, lazy mother. But TikTok started so I was calling out people. I was like, oh, hey, Sarah. Yeah, put down the cookies, Sarah, go to the gym. So people would see that and I would hashtag Sarah. And these algorithms are smart as fuck. They know when someone's name is Chris and they will show people. They know this. Trust me. All the details you put in your name and your information, they pull those. So they were, yeah, right, Matt? They were great. I thought it was a great idea. But guess what? I'm sure if I was nicer about it, TikTok started banning me for harassment. So I'm like, if I keep doing these, and I got banned one time and then I got it reinstated because the guy actually requested it and it was a reply video and the guy was like asking me to make one. So I said, look, why are you banning me for this? The guy asked me to do it. So I figured if I keep doing these, I'm going to get the channel shut down because they're going to think that I'm picking on people. Yeah, they're going to think I'm picking on people. So I had to stop. Yeah, I figured I would just get banned after a while. Because I'm individually calling people out, I just got blocked for harassment already, and I wasn't even saying anything to an individual. So you call out someone by name, and it's going to be like, you're attacking these people. Anyway, see, it works. It fucking works. God damn it. God damn it. I'm trying to think of how to bring that back. I guess I could do individual custom videos. That's always a possibility. We're going to do ringtones and shit like that.
What's in the box?
All right, we got one from Emily. Hey, Papa Swolio. Hi, Emily. So happy to be here and appreciate the welcome. I actually came across you on TikTok. When I have longer rest sessions between sets, I scroll and I love your no-nonsense attitude about fitness. I've completely changed my diet in the last 6 weeks, no cheat meals at all, and I've been hitting the weights 4 to 5 times a week, followed by a quick cardio session. My weight has barely moved, but my body composition has changed completely. # fuck the scale. I've consumed steak, chicken, eggs, veggies, and cut out processed food. Here are my results 6 weeks in. Very good, Emily. Fucking fantastic. We didn't share those pictures, but that's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome, Emily. I didn't confirm that. I didn't want to put you on blast on that one. So thank you so much for finding. I'm glad that you found me on TikTok. I'm glad that you pulled the trigger and took control, and that you are thinking about your food and your nutrition from the 7 pillars aspect. You're thinking about it differently. That's so important. That's really the game there. It's just about reframing and understanding what, unlearning the bad, uninstalling the operating system and thinking about your nutrition from a whole different perspective. It's not just, we're not counting calories. It's not about just the quantity. It's not about restriction. It's about focusing on the optimal foods. And once you learn that, and once you actually invest the time and you give a shit and you invest in yourself, the game changes. All right. Jeff shared his first post. Welcome to the fam, everyone. Welcome, Jeff. I've never been great at following a diet, but eat a fucking steak, in quotes, really seems to hit home with me. Montana grass-fed beef. Fucking hell yeah. Fucking awesome. Hell yeah. I love it. I love it. Montana grass-fed beef. I just had some steak a little while ago. I'm trying to eat a little bit earlier and split up some meals. I'm trying some different stuff. So I smashed some food. We're doing the man cast. Then I'm going to smash some fucking steel, some sun pumping, get some sun on my nips, roast that shit. Fucking stoked. What are you smashing today? Drop that in the comments. I want to see what you're pumping. She pulled the trigger just like Alec Baldwin. Ooh, too soon? Is it too soon? I don't think it's ever too soon. Okay, Katie. Hi everyone, I'm new here. Been watching Papa's videos on YouTube for a while now, and I'm finally ready to make a change. I don't know if we're supposed to post before pictures or anything, but this is my backstory. When I graduated from high school 18 years ago, I was a healthy weight, a bit curvy, but not fat. Over the years, I've endured some major trauma, burying all 3 members of my immediate family until I was the only one left standing. Heart disease took both of my parents. And being in a couple of severely abusive relationships, at some point I started binge eating on garbage and fast food. Now at 36, I'm a type 2 diabetic. I have sleep apnea, a hiatal hernia, bad knees, and I'm on medications for blood pressure and cholesterol. I am tired of living this way. Tired of always feeling sick and exhausted. Tired of only being able to shop at 1 or 2 clothing stores and being a size 2X to 3X. I got married on June 25th and I was horrified at my wedding photos. I want to feel good about myself again and I want to make my husband proud of me. Anyone have any advice for me as to how they've embraced the Swolenormous programs and got started? I don't really know where to start, to be honest. Here's a picture of me senior year of high school, and then me at our recent wedding. So let's all welcome Katie. Welcome, Katie. Round of applause. Happy to have you here. So in terms of it depends on what you have access to, but most people would say, most people recommend, including myself, the 90-day dash is a great place to start. You could also do Swole Mastery, which is a program without weights. So depending on what you have access to, bottom line, it's time to start looking closely at your nutrition and your habits. Of course, it sounds like you're on a lot of medication. So I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to tell you, stop taking your medications, change your nutrition. But fundamentally, it's going to come down to your lifestyle habits that can very, very likely help you ease off. And maybe at some point with your medical team or your doctors, you might not need these in the future, especially some of these for, in terms of diabetes, you can manage this. In terms of sleep apnea with proper, with weight loss and proper nutrition, in terms of blood pressure, cholesterol, like these kinds of things, many of these things can be dramatically improved, if not eradicated, with proper nutrition and lifestyle habits. So there's nothing miraculous about what I just said. It's just changing lifestyle habits, changing your input, which will change the output. So let's start you off nice and slow. Okay, there's no need to jump into the deep end. Let's, as long as you're medically cleared to proceed with an elimination diet. And then you can also start practicing some of the Swolga, some of the yoga classes, maybe the chair yoga or the starter classes in the yoga studio. And either the 90-day dash or the Swole Mastery would both be excellent options. Now, most people start with the 90-day dash and they've seen amazing success. And you start off with that primer week in the 90-day dash, and you can start and repeat that as often as you need until you're ready to move on to the next weeks. So it allows you to on-ramp at your own pace. So again, you can follow up. This is in the Facebook group. So make sure, Katie, if you're watching or listening to this, make sure you're also joined all the Telegram chat. Make sure you join that. All that is in your homepage when you log into your account. So make sure you join the Telegram chat, and then we can keep this conversation going and keep following up, stay plugged in, keep posting, keep sharing, and we will help you every single step of the way. So fuck yeah. Do it for your husband, but do it for you. I like that. I think that's great though. I know everyone's going to agree. I think that's great. A lot of people say, do it for yourself. And I agree with Peaceful Bandit. Peaceful Bandit says, do it for your husband. More importantly, do it for you. Be proud of yourself. Absolutely. You want to do it for yourself. But I think if you're married, I think if you're entering this lifelong commitment, I think it's not superficial. I don't think it's being anything but respectful. And I think you're investing in your relationship by taking care of yourself physically. One, you do want to be attractive to the other person. You want to have energy. You want to be able to do things together, not just sex, but other things. And also, you don't want to be a burden on your partner. You don't want to be completely incapacitated and the other person has to take care of you because you didn't take care of yourself. So you want to be healthy together. So that, I think it's great. If you're married, it's an investment in your relationship. If you're not willing to take care of yourself, taking care of yourself, if you have a life partner, that is essential. If you care about them, you should be caring for yourself. And I think that doesn't get discussed enough. If you care about the other person, if you love the other person, if you want them to have a wonderful life with you, you should be aggressively taking care of your health. It's fucking rude and selfish not to. Ain't that the fucking truth? Those are facts that people aren't going to like to hear, but I'm going to rub my taint on that one. You can't pour from an empty cup. Goddamn right. Pillar number 4, recovery, refilling. Recovery, I mean, that's, the 7 pillars, that's really about, taking care of yourself, recovering, but that's the theme in pillar number 4 is you can't pour from an empty cup. Right on. You can't pour from an empty cup. You certainly cannot. Okay. Again, check the show notes and the details down below. All those posts from inside Swolenormous X. Now we got a couple announcements because we have an accountability meeting, Yaz Beaches, this Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Get some gorillas. So we got some new releases. And let me tell you, we got some new fucking releases. Let me tell you, we got some new fucking shit. We got some new releases. Do we ever? This Monday is going to be epic as always, live inside Swole TV. Join the fam, SwoleNormousX.com, and you'll get access to all the private live streams. Now, I'm really looking forward. To Monday for those new releases. But before we talk about the signature series, before I kind of give you a little bit more details on that for those that maybe aren't members, if you check out SwoleNormousX.com, it will break down everything that you get when you join the fam. There's a couple different levels of memberships. If you go unlimited, that's the specials we have going on right now for Fuck Your Resolutions, because the only way that you're going to attack all 7 pillars and cover all 7 pillars is if you have access to all the content and you are attacking your community, your nutrition, your training, your recovery, your mobility, your mindfulness, and that will help you be pillar number 7, consistent. And we have all the yoga classes. We have over 200 classes for yoga. So all your mobility is taken care of. We have a 7-minute workout section called Swole in 7, where we will take you through dumbbell, kettlebell, mace bell, band, all these different types of workouts that are perfect if you are limited in time. Plus we have the full programs. Plus we have the entire workout archive. We have the full programs like we talked about a few moments ago, the 90-day dash, scorched earth, swole season, all these different things, depending on what your needs are. So this is the time of year, and we always talk about fuck your resolutions it seems like we're always talking about fuck your resolutions because we start early. We start 3 months out. We start 3 months out because, as you know, this weekend is Halloween weekend. So excuse to stuff face. So everyone's going out tonight and tomorrow and fucking Sunday. So people are going out 3 fucking nights in a row, 3 nights in a row. Oh, I'm going out tonight, and then we're going to so-and-so's party tomorrow, and then we're taking the kids out. We're going to go out to everyone's going out for 3 fucking nights. 3 fucking nights. People are going to be an absolute waste of space on Monday. Why? As opposed to any other night. So, or any other week, people go out and do jack shit and eat garbage food and drink and do whatever Fridays and Saturdays anyway. They're just adding a day. Just adding a day. So, this is the time of year, and it's going to go from now. And this kind of Halloween hangover is going to go right into, you give it a week and a half, and you're already into Thanksgiving. And people have multiple Thanksgivings and all the leftovers and all the pies and all the shit for Thanksgiving. Make a steak at least. Don't eat weak birds. And then you're going to go right into Christmas and then New Year's. It's 3 months of just 3 months of just binge eating and drinking. Legit. For most people. I'm not saying that to be all bah humbug, but I don't give a shit. It's a fact. People binge eat and binge drink all year long and then act like, wow, it's a holiday. What are you talking about? Every single day is a holiday for you. You have these things every couple days, and all of a sudden now it's just people feel less guilty. They feel like they can justify it to themselves and make an excuse. All right. Let's talk for a moment about the signature series. So for members inside Swolenormous X have access already, early access to the signature series. All you have to do is log into your account right there on your homepage, and you can get early access to the signature series design. Now, remember, for SwoleFam members, any membership, you will also get a certified signature series Swole card to commemorate your purchase because it is a collector's edition and it's one of a kind. It is available for everyone else to purchase, but if you want that signature series Swole card to certify your Papa Swolio signature series, you can join the fam. All those details are over there at swolenormousx.com/signature. Okay. So, and that will be available until Sunday night at midnight. Now, this is going to be only for this first time through. For this first release, we have a little bit of an extended availability. So make sure you're keeping an eye out and you're here for, and Monday we'll talk about it. And also on Tuesday, we'll talk about it, what you can expect for the next drop and when you can expect the next drop. And that way you are ready, you know what to do. And I can't wait for all of you that have already joined or already purchased your signature series. I can't wait for you to receive it and start taking your pictures. So whomever gets it first is going to be taking their pictures because no one knows what the design is. I know what it is, but you don't know what it is. And this is a very meaningful design. So this has been a long time coming. This has been a plan for quite some time. It was just about the method of release, when the right time was to release it, when the right time to do this was, and it is now. So I'm very excited, and it's perfect. Lines up perfectly with episode 2000. So absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. So if you want to join the fam, swolenormousx.com. But if you're interested in the signature series, members log into your account. Or if you're not a member, you can sign up swolenormousx.com and check it out. swolenormousx.com/signature to jump on the signature series. But like I said, members also get a certified Swole card. So make sure that you sign up. Why wouldn't you join? And you'll get access to all Swole TV and all that information over there at swolenormousx.com. Like I said, new band video coming soon. Maybe we'll drop it this weekend or we'll wait till Monday, but we're going to have a lot more of those band videos. Hopefully, I don't know. You know, when it comes to the band videos in Swole TV, it's like, I don't want to be adding things to it. I would like them to be posted. I would like them to not get banned. But when they get banned, it's like, fuck me. I guess we'll just put them inside Swole TV. Okay, we got all through the SwoleFam poll. Let's get some questions. All right, we got some questions dropping. I think I saw some people dropping questions. Let's see. All right, let's see. Tyler, since today is 2002, the year I was born, am I considered a swole baby? Even though this community didn't start 2 decades ago, I figured because I dreamed to be you. Haha, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy year birthday, Tyler. Happy year birthday. A swole baby. Everyone's a swole baby. You're a swole slut for sure. You're definitely a swole slut. You're a filthy swole slut. I thought I missed another question above. All right. If you asked a question earlier and I missed it, just scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down. Oh, Jesse, I just saw this. My goodness. Hey, Papa, today is the anniversary of my dad's passing, my dad's death. I tried hard to justify sitting around and not working out, but I kept hearing you in my head. Go to the fucking gym. My arms are trembling and I'm glad. Thanks. Aw, Jesse, drop some biceps and grills for Jesse. He'd be proud that you made some sick fucking gains. You know, you should, that's what you should do, Jesse. That's what you have to do. You have to reattach this day as like a day of celebration. So every day, like every day today, right, on that anniversary, you make it like your sickest workout of the year. You do like an epic workout. Don't hurt yourself, but you do an awesome workout, and that's how you commemorate. So I think, you know, look forward to it as a positive. Good for you. Good for you. We're getting the band back together. Nice one. Nice, Matt. Nice. You're so punny. You're so punny. All right, let's take a couple questions. If you got a question, drop in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. We do have a couple stories today. We got some more lunacy in the world. Shocker. Let's take a question here.
What's in the box?
From Perotti. Perotti 313. Papa Swolio got into a motorcycle accident. Oh God. And wrecked my entire right side. Should I work my left side? Let's I just remembered something that I had to send a text quick. Guys, I don't think so. I don't think so. You wrecked your entire right side. Should I work my left? I don't know what that means. Like you destroyed half your body. I think you should recover. I think you should, if anything, when you're medically cleared, you can start doing some mobility, like some yoga or some basic activity. I mean, motorcycle accidents are intense. I don't think that means you just like laid down the bike. Like an accident, there's really no motorcycle accident that ends lightly. We're like, hey, I got into a motorcycle accident, but I was fine. It's not like you get into a fender bender and you fly off the fucking bike. So take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I'm not going to be like, yeah, you should just go to the fucking gym. Just go on the left side of your body. Just go smash the left side. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Seriously. My God. My God. Some of you. Someone ask questions here, please. Don't make me go back to Instagram. Please don't make me go back. Don't make me go back. I don't want to go back to Instagram. Oh, my.
Ever served in a forward area?
Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's do another one. Tyler, would you ever have any designs on different items like bed sheets, shower curtains, and more? Yeah, I'm open to all those things. It depends on what's available. I know some sites, but there's some places that offer, you know, printing materials on those types of items, but there's quality concerns with some of those distributors, and you know, we'll see. But I'm open to all that stuff. You know, we just keep on expanding, you know, step by step, and it's very easy to want to do so much up front. It's very easy to like have all these ideas and try to execute on all of them. But I've realized for me, I have so many fucking ideas. I want to do so many things. I need to be like, okay, bruh. I need to calm my own tits. Sometimes I need to calm my own tits. And I know Falcon fucking hates that. I know. Well, that's why I have you, Falcon. Because you don't have to keep your tits calm. Jesus Christ. But sometimes I have to calm my own tits. So.
That's a huge bitch.
All right. Where we got here? We had another question coming. So yes, I'm open to all those things. So one step at a time. But yeah, I'm open to all that. I want to put the beard logo on condoms. and it'll just be like, there'll be holes in the eyes, and it'll be like, don't, I'm just kidding. Just wiffle condoms. I don't know why that came out of my head, but it's a great idea. Okay. Miss Perpetuate the Species. Miss Raven Nevermore. Papa Swolio, I finally hit my goal weight for this Halloween, and Sunday I'll be going back to working on building more muscle and strength. Suggestions on jumping in without injury or overwhelming aches. I would recommend that you don't stop, because here's the thing, you hit your goal weight and you're going back to working on building more muscle. I mean, you're going to put on muscle and fat too. You know, I mean, you should be lifting all the time. You shouldn't worry about losing. Congratulations. That's fantastic. But I hope you weren't doing that without lifting weights. Like, you should always be lifting weights to build muscle. It's going to help you metabolize more fat more quickly. It's about body composition, not about scale weight. Just to clarify that, you shouldn't stop lifting weights. Like that will help you metabolize more fat. So shouldn't be jumping in. Like, you should be lifting in order to metabolize fat. Stop looking at the scale. Sounds like you're on the scale a little bit too much. You can follow up with some comments down below, but don't stop lifting. Start slow. Do the 90-day dash program. Like, start off with the lighter weights, like suggestions. Don't go to failure, at the start. Careful with the volume. I need to know a little bit more. I need to know a little bit more about what you were doing and why you were doing that, and what you're need to know a little bit more. You should be lifting to metabolize fat. All right, Kashina. Papa Swolio, what's the best way to loosen tight ankles? There are many different ways. I mean, yoga, of course. Have you checked out the ankle mobility masterclass in the masterclass section? I think we were talking about that with CJ yesterday. I would recommend doing toe lifts. You could do them against a wall. You can also use a tib blaster, or you can use like a band and tie like a dumbbell to the bottom of your foot to do toe lifts. But you can just lean back against a wall and lift your toes up and down. And the further you move your feet away from the wall, we have those in the ankle mobility masterclass, but the further you move your feet away from the wall, the more challenging it is. You can also do it on the edge of a step, dropping your toes down, lifting up, working your anterior tibialis. That's fantastic. Doing alphabets on the edge of a bed or a couch or a chair or a stool, just doing capital letters on both feet. That's a great way to kind of initiate some blood flow first thing in the morning before you start walking around. So those are some options already. Also doing things like yoga, downward dog, stretching doing some deep lunges to really activate and to stretch and lengthen your Achilles tendon, your soleus. So those are just some things verbally, but make sure you check out that ankle mobility masterclass. Jason, pop on a shower curtain. He don't need to be so close to my naked wife. Very nice. Very nice. Touche. Touche. All right. We're talking about oats. Someone's talking about oats. Are oats good for the individual's health? Definitely not necessary. I don't eat oats. I find much better digestion. Absolutely not necessary. Especially today. I know someone else followed up that, Brian, my ancestors have sworn by oats for 1,000 years. We're not talking about 1,000 years. We're talking about tens of thousands of years. So I would recommend going without oats and swapping out for things like sweet potatoes, just because the quality, it's not the fact that oats exist. That's a famine food. And when you have access to better options, you should opt for those things. When it comes to inflammatory foods, oats are high on the list, not to mention the quality of the oats and wheats and grains. It's not what humans started consuming thousands of years ago. We have a lot of genetically modified products. You have a lot of elements like wheat germ agglutinin that causes tons of leaky gut and inflammation in the digestive system. So there's a lot of other issues with food quality, not to mention glyphosate and other farming and inorganic chemicals that are used for pesticides. There's a lot of other issues with foods of that sort, but I would definitely look for things like sweet potatoes are some better option in my experience. And most people that I recommend to swap things out of that nature, they find night and day difference. But again, eliminate, test, and see how you feel. It's still your life and your choice. Check it out. Spolio condoms with the beard tickler. Very nice. Yeah, look, we're coming up with some great ideas here. Let's see, Tyler, do you agree with working out in a gym with no shoes on? Like a public gym? They have rules against that. I work out without shoes on because I train at home. But when I go to the gym, I would wear my Vibrams, my classics, which are like ballerina slippers almost. I love them because you can barely feel anything. It's the closest thing to barefoot that I found. So do I agree? I would, but not in a public gym. I wouldn't recommend you do that. I'm not going to recommend someone else do it because if you drop a weight on your foot, I'm not going to be like, well, he told me to do it. So abide by the rules of wherever you're lifting. If you're training at home, it's your choice, but you got to be careful. And in terms of, but from aside from dropping something or like banging your toe, if you are not used to being barefoot and you're doing squats or lunges or any kind of like resistance with being barefoot, your muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone structure, you're not used to, your Achilles tendon is not used to that, to being that lengthened. It might not seem like a stress on your Achilles tendon, but if you're always wearing sneakers, even being flat footed or with a zero drop, your heel being on the ground, there's actually more tension with your feet being flat. A lot of people, because they wear shoes all the time or high heels or just Nikes or any kind of elevated heel, even barefoot, you don't realize it, but you have additional tension. You have increased tension on your Achilles tendon just because your body's standard is so used to having those tendons shortened, not to mention the other structures. So you're gonna be putting a lot of pressure on the structure of your feet, ankle complex that might cause problems. So you could have tendonitis, you can have maybe you can have maybe Achilles tendonitis, you can possibly get plantar fasciitis. These are things if you don't progress properly. So just being barefoot more often is a good start. Yeah, this is fucking awesome. I don't know if a lot of people know that. I don't know if a lot of people know that, Josh, because I don't know if they show. You know what, Josh? You should share that picture in the SwoleFam if you don't mind, because I think a lot of people don't remember that picture. Josh writes, "Love is so much. I have the beard logo tattooed right beside my shoulder blade. Fuck yeah! I remember when you got that, man. That's awesome. That's so fucking cool. I don't even have I don't have any tattoos. Represent, bro. Represent. You should throw up that picture again." Okie dokie. Let's see. Pedro, Papa Swole, curious, what's your preferred warm-up method? I like doing some general mobility. So for upper body, I'll do Indian clubs or I'll do mace bell. I'll also do some forearms. So I'll warm up my forearms a little bit first with a Therabar, that initial grip, just kind of like, bending, doing some eccentrics with that. And then I'll grab Indian clubs or a mace bell and do that. And then I'll start doing depends on how I feel. Sometimes I'll do some posterior deltoid, like maybe some vertical, you can't call them vertical prone press, but standing Y press. We'll call them like the lower trap activation press with the bands to activate middle, lower traps, posterior, rotator cuff. So I usually get a little bit more specific. So I'll start with Indian club, mace bell, the Therabar, and then I'll usually do some kind of posterior deltoid, posterior rotator cuff, some kind of dead hang, scapular depressions, and then begin with warm-up sets specifically for what I'm doing. So maybe, some warm-up sets, body weight with chest dips, and then add the belt with the weights, or going on to ring dips, or then doing my presses or something like that. So that's the flow that I've been having lately. That's why I've been adding a lot more Swole 7 with the mace bell, and that's why we have some other stuff coming too along those lines. All right, scrolling down. If you got questions, good question. All right, Tim C 073, that rhymes. Papa Swole, organ supplement recommendation. Go to swolenormous.com/links. I believe that's also in the description or show notes down below. In the Amazon store, I have a bunch of links to our supplements of choice. So a lot of the fam goes there. We use ancestral supplements. You could also check out heart and soil supplements. You can get those directly from the website or from Amazon. But if you go to swolenormousx.com/links, check out my Amazon store and you can see some of those supplements, and you can go down that rabbit hole and check that out. But I would recommend starting with either a general beef organ supplement or specifically beef liver. So if you can only take one organ, let's say you only had access to like an individual thing, it would be liver. If you can only take one organ, take liver. If you can only take two, I would do liver and I would do bone marrow. If you could do more, then you can start throwing in other things You know, you could start doing, you know, heart, testicle, pancreas, kidney, spleen. Everyone's going to be different, but I would recommend that to start. Yeah, beef liver is definitely, if you had to pick one, that's nature's multivitamin. That's a hands down. Tyler, I want to build my own sauna in the next year or two. What should I know? What to get in the heater? YouTube that. I don't know how to build it. I don't know how to build your sauna. There's different heaters. I mean, really, it's just a enclosed area with like some kind of a vent, but you have to get heat in there. You got to be really careful. You don't want to burn yourself alive. You don't want to light the thing on fucking fire. So I would recommend looking on YouTube, because a lot of people have do-it-yourself sauna. You'll see those videos on YouTube, right? Build your own sauna for $200. And then they'll explain how they did it. So depends on where you're living and what space you have. But a lot of times you can, it depends on what kind of heater you have. You might have to get a special electrician to hook it up, like a Harvia heater, which is like the one that I have in this sauna, but I didn't build it myself. But you can do your own cold plunge too. But then, you know, a lot of people do them out of like a freezer chest and stuff. Anytime you go on, just go on YouTube and Google that. Visit Finland. Yeah, Finland has them. Like, don't most people have them in their houses in Finland? All right, the Sam Wyatt. All right. Papa Swolio, will you run for president in the next election? Oh, thank you. LOL, get them politicians to go to the fucking gym. We absolutely need politicians to start making some gains. Why? God, we need someone that's going to want to get fucking yoked. We need someone like ripped. We need someone that's like all about grass-fed beef and making sick fucking gains. That would be awesome. Will I run for president? I already am. You can check it out. Papa Swolio for President gear. Papa Swolio for President gear is available over there at papaswolio.com. We have the shirts, fam. You all know we have the fucking shirts. We have the shirts. We do. We got the Papa Swolio apparel. I think I have the screenshot for the papaswolio.com stuff. I think I even have that gear, right? Oh no, it's not listed there. Well, I mean the website, papaswolio.com. We got the flag in the background. I'm running. Papa Swolio, I'm running. 2024, Papa Swolio 2024. I don't know if I'm going to win. I don't want to win. Imagine if I did. Imagine if somehow just got super viral. Papa Swolio for president. Fuck. Oh my God. There goes my sleep. Talk about never sleeping. My beard, my hair will be white in like 6 months. Let's see. Matt's saying, I can barely get my videos distributed on YouTube. You think he's going to be allowed to join the official ticket? Yeah. See? I don't think so. I don't know how I'm going to pull that dead vote. That's a tough one. All right. See, I have a feeling. We're going to...
Come on, man.
Yeah. I have a feeling it's time for balls deep.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's deep.
I think people have drastically underestimated what type of ego and what type of person you have to want to be president. Like, to want that position, who the fuck? Oh, God. Everyone's always complaining, no matter who's president, like who's good or who's bad. It's because you have like these power-hungry psychopaths. Seriously, think about who wants to have that kind of power. Think about who wants to be in front of the camera all the time. I don't care if it's Trump or Obama or Bush or anyone, Clinton. Think about what kind of person you have to want to be in that position. Think about that shit. Seriously, think about, like, everyone's like, well, we have 300 million people in the country and this is all we could get. Yeah, I mean, only a small percentage of the population is psychopathic. Like, I mean, most people are in like the middle of the bell curve. There's a small percentage of outliers. Like, who the fuck would want to be in that position? Who would want to be in that position for 8 years? Think about what kind of person you have to be, right? Think about what kind of person you have to be. And that's why. Okay, we got some, hey, come on. It's Friday. So you know what we're going to do? It's Friday. So you know what we have to do? You know why? You know what happens on Friday? We call out racists. That's right.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
We call out racists because, well, that's what we have to do. Because no one else is going to call out people for being racist anymore. The actual racists in this country. And it might surprise you. It might surprise you. It's not the people that you might think. It's not the people that you might think. It's a big game of misdirection. It's a big game of misdirection and smoke and mirrors. And the people that are screaming the loudest are the ones that they're screaming about.
What's in the box?
It's because they're retarded. Okay, so we got this story, which is pretty epic. Quote, "We've got to take white people out." Rutgers University professor calls white people villains and says critical race theory is just the proper teaching of American history and praises dwindling white birth rates in an online discussion. Very nice.
Matt Damon.
Well done. Very interesting how you can openly be a racist if you're black. If you're a black person and you hate white people, like you vehemently hate white people, it's allowed. You can be a racist. You can be a racist publicly. Did you know that? You can be a racist. You could be an evil piece of shit and be fine as long as you're black. As long as you're a POC. If you're a white person, oh my God, you're the epitome of evil. Sound familiar? Dirty, unvaccinated people, those filthy white people. I get comments on my TikTok videos that I'm a white supremacist. Why? Because I told you to get off your lazy ass and go to the fucking gym? I don't think that's white supremacy, sweetheart. So Brittany Cooper, dum-dum, said that whiteness totally skews our view of everything. Ooh, whiteness. Naughty white people. Adding that she thinks that white people are committed to being villains. She made the shocking comments to the Root Institute's Michael Harriot during an online conference titled Unpacking the Attacks on Critical Race Theory. She said that white people's birth rates are going down because they can't afford children, but was sure to note that they kind of deserve it. And she teaches at Rutgers University, and guess what the classes are called? Women's and Gender Studies. In other words, nonsense that is just wasting your kids' money. So you have these type of people teaching your children. Yeah. And that's her. That's her and her stupid face.
I don't know what it is about your face, but
That's
I
your
want to
stupid
deliver one of
face.
these right in your suck hole.
Is there anything I can do to work on that?
No, not really. It's your face.
And it has nothing to do with her being black. It has to do with her being an idiot. It has to do with her being a racist. That's a problem. That's a problem. I don't care what color your skin is. If you are a racist, you are a racist. Do you know what makes you a racist? Hating people based on their skin color, on their race. Fuck. Like you're accusing other people. You're accusing white people of what you're doing. Evil white racist. I fucking hate white people. You're the fucking racist. What are you talking about? It literally just came out of your mouth. Racism is not white people against anyone else. Racism is anyone. Anyone. Asians can be racist and often are against black people. A lot of, there's a lot of race hating or racism in Latin America communities. You go to South America, some of these countries fucking hate each other. Hate each other. I live in Florida. I know this. And they don't fucking hide it. You know, like if you're in South America and you're from like Paraguay and you hate like, Uruguayans or, or Argentinians, like, snooty motherfucker. That's okay. No one cares about that. It's crazy. Like there are a lot of different types of people that hate other types of people for whatever reason. I'm not saying it's right. Let's see. Just a little bit more of this. She said the accurate portrayal of history was the white people didn't discover America because they were already indigenous people and that they had committed acts of violence in order to make yourselves seem superior. It's not that white people don't know what they have done. It's that they fear there is no other way to be human than the way in which they are human, noting that whenever she speaks to a white person, they write off all of this power as merely a part of human nature. This chick is like, can you imagine paying for school and having someone spew this fucking kind of dog shit to you. Women's studies and gender studies. If you want to waste your money, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. If you want to literally piss your money down the fucking toilet, get a gender studies degree. All these people that are claiming doll pronouns and claiming to be a fucking table or a dartboard, this is what you're paying for. There's no such thing. It's a worthless. That's what inflationary education is. That's what happens when you can just print money. This is what happens when you send ungodly amounts of money to these institutions and fuck the lower and middle class with debt for the rest of their lives. And you have all this extra money. What do? Well, we'll spend it on all this woke bullshit. We'll just create these divisions for diversity and inclusion. There's nothing wrong with diversity as long as it's based on merit, as long as it's based on quality, as long as it's diversity with the right intentions. You're giving people opportunities, fine. And then the best will excel. Period. It shouldn't be starting at the college level. It should be starting at the base level. It should just be giving more people opportunities, and the cream's going to rise to the crop no matter what. You're going to have first place, no eighth place trophies. You're going to have people that excel in whatever areas based on their merit. I don't know. It's not useful. You're not producing anything of value. All this is doing is producing people with degrees. And guess what these people with degrees get? Or guess what they're going to try to get? They're going to try to get a job. So you have thousands or millions of people, whatever, graduating with gender studies degrees. Where are they going to work? At these gender inclusivity divisions that are popping up in these corporations. And they're probably getting tax write-offs, and they're appeasing the woke crowd and the mob. You're literally gumming up the system. You're complicating the system, and you're wasting money. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money, attention, and resources. And this is what happens when money has no inherent value. This is what happens when you can just counterfeit the money, when the government can just counterfeit the currency and just print more and print more and print more. Printing more money is just government counterfeiting. That's just what it is. They're just making more. They're devaluing every time they print more money. Every single time the government prints more money, it's fucking you in the ass. It's a tax. It's a tax on you. Every time they print more money, it's a tax on the American public. And no one thinks about it like that. Ooh, I got a $1,200 check in the mail. Yep, your money just got more worthless. That's every time they fucking print money. So we don't want that shit. We don't want that shit. You don't want that shit. That's why Bitcoin is the answer to all of these issues. This is why Bitcoin is the best move forward for our world and for our culture and for our society and for the sustenance of human civilization. That's the future. That is the future. And by the way, I don't want to go down too far down that rabbit hole because we'll talk about that all day, but you can check. There's some links in the description down below. Some links for Bitcoin for education purposes. You can download some free ebooks and stuff like that if you want to learn more about it. But we talk about that a lot in the Swolenormous Pro Telegram chat. So I'll leave that there. But this is what happens when you have bullshit degrees that are funded by the government that need a place to go, because you're just going to have a lot of people. If they're not going to get a job, let's say they don't get a job for gender studies, or they're a gender diversity, director at some business. Guess what they're going to be? Fucking unemployed. And they're going to be getting universal basic income or some government handout because they need, or Fed coin so they can buy food because no one's hiring them. Just stupid. Fluff. Let's take a shit post. We got one more article too. And we got some videos because it's FAF after all. We got to go do today. Oh my God. We're on that race tip today. Let's fucking go.
What's in the box?
All right. We got this one. Alexis Conason. Ooh. I remember this is like from Rising Sun with Wesley Snipes and Sean Connery. Alexis Conason. Alexis Conason. The anti-diet plan. This is a tweet on a background of jelly beans. Wonderful. You know what scares me more than added sugar in my kids' food? My kids having a messed up relationship with food. Come on, stop whining. Well, added sugar shouldn't scare you. Oh my God, that's scary. If you're like making your own food and eating properly, you don't have to worry about any added sugar. It just doesn't even factor in. My kid's having a messed up relationship with food. You have these jabbernets thinking that educating your children and teaching them properly gives them a messed up relationship. Here's the reality. If you're eating Taco Bell and McDonald's and Burger King, you have a messed up relationship with food. If you're eating candy all the fucking time, you have a messed up relationship with food. If you're eating these fucking things, you are the one that has a messed up relationship with food. Yeah, you think these things are fucking edible. You think these things should be consumed and consumed regularly at that. Those are the people that have messed up relationships with food. It's like the fucking racism shit we were just talking about. That black woman who's an instructor is saying how fucking white people are villains, white people are evil. And she's the fucking raging racist allowed to spew that fucking hate and vitriol out there. But white people are so evil. You white people, you know what you've done. I'm sitting here born in 1983. Yo, I ain't got no slaves, son. You do realize that there was slavery in Africa before fucking white people. Black people had slaves too. People have been controlling other people for thousands of fucking years. White people are the first people to have fucking slaves. There's slaves everywhere. There's slaves in China. There's still slaves today. Yeah, there's still slaves today. Yeah, still slaves today. Today. You don't hear people complaining about that shit. You don't hear people complaining about, Africa and the Middle East today. Not really. Not really. Those evil white people and what people that died did like 300 years ago. Okay. Yeah. Genghis Khan fucked and murdered and raped half the goddamn known world. You don't see cancel, like hashtag cancel Genghis. That's probably coming next week or something. Someone's going to dress up like Genghis Khan for Halloween. It's going to be all over. Some politician's going to be Genghis Khan, and, some Republican congressman's going to go as Genghis Khan. Everyone's going to be like, oh my God, cancel Genghis. Stop Genghis hate. And they're going to cancel fucking Genghis. And then, okay. And cancel all his ancestors until they realize it's like 10 million people. All right, here we go. This one is from Happy Sheba. And the name, that's at Happy Sheba with 2 eyes. At Happy Sheba. Then we have the name is Sheba with 2 eyes, comma, the fat black leftist. So this is what happens when you have no identity. This is what happens when you don't really have any value to add to the world. Your identity is your skin color and how much body fat you have. That's your identity. That's this person's identity. And this person's identity is the color of, I'm assuming, her skin, the amount of body fat she has, and her political opinions. So that's this person's identity. That's who they are. That's their value in this world. That they are just born with black skin, that they're fat, which means they're not taking care of themselves, and that they're obviously insane. Okay. So this is a tweet. Can't wait. Casual fucking reminder that white race scientists invented fat phobia and the concept of obesity.
You make me happy.
If you are ever fat phobic or are on some, oh well, fat is unhealthy bullshit, I hope you fucking know that someone's white ancestor is smiling in their grave.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about?
Because you are a disgusting fat body.
White race scientists. A casual fucking reminder that white race scientists invented fat phobia. People don't invent fat phobia. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do with that one.
The attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
Does anyone else know what to do? Any help here? Can I get some help? Please. Please, someone help me. Someone help. I have no brain cells left. I have no brain cells. Fuck. What the fuck is that shit? What the fuck is going on in this world? All right, I'm going to make an announcement here. Okay. You know, I always see on Clubhouse and these different apps, you see like, you know, black people or black women searching for black men. Come on, let's get some white pride going. All right? I'm in favor of white people. I'm in favor of white people. Let's make white great again. Why are you hating on me? Why are you hating on me? I got a tan. Look at me trying so hard. I'm trying so hard to fit in. God, this fucking race thing. Look, I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're black. I don't care what color you are. There's intra-racism too, right? Black people are racist against their own people. There are people, right? Like light-skinned black people, right? Isn't like, that's a whole other type of culture, subculture in there. So let's not act like, it just hurts my head. You think we came so far, right? You think we came so far. We came so far. We came so far. God, I don't care. Like, you don't judge a book by its cover. Okay, so you're black. Okay. Some of my best friends in this world are black. Okay. I don't care. It's who they are on the inside. I don't care what they look like on the outside. That doesn't matter. Oh, I don't like your eye color, bro. It's as arbitrary as that. Oh, I don't hang out with people with brown eyes. Fuck that shit. Those evil brown eyes. No. Dark hair is out for me. It's a refraction of light. The fuck does that matter? Insane. Yeah, right? White people have hated other white people for thousands of years. How about this? People have hated people. People have hated people for thousands of years. If you don't know your history, people have been pretty fucking evil to one another. Right? We got bombed. We got bombed at Pearl Harbor by the Japanese. We still buy their video games and their TVs and shit. And their cars. And many other things, I'm sure. Okay, we get over it. I don't know. It's amazing how certain things slip through the cracks. We don't talk about the China virus. We don't talk about that. You can't say that because #StopAsianHate. You just don't want to break your supply chains. You shut the fuck up. You know what's going on. You just like your cheap mugs. Yeah. You like your bed sheets to not be too expensive. You know what it's all about. You like your sneakers. You like your Air Maxes. Yeah. Snooze. Honestly, racism is anyone else? And we're going to keep on covering this shit because it's important. But honestly, racism is boring. It's boring. It's very lowbrow. Oh, look at you. You're dark. Oh, look at you. You're light. A light person. He's light. Okay. It's just boring. It's not interesting at all. It really isn't. All right, let's move on. Speaking of fucking stupid shit, let's do this one.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Too late, AT&T. Quote, "You are the problem. AT&T tells white staff that they are racist. Asks them to confess their white privilege and to promote defund the police as part of a re-education program." By CEO John Stanky. Stanky sounds like your re-education program is pretty damn fucking stanky. I have AT&T too. Looks like I might be changing my fucking cell phone provider. Oh my God. How many of you are doing these? I saw someone else post something about a training here. Someone else posted that they're doing like anti-racism training and shit like that. Let's see. Where is this here? Let's see. AT&T provides its employees with access to a learning resource called Listen, Understand, Act. The internal forum provided recommendations for books and articles to read and films to watch. I'm sure they did. Let's see. One of the recommended articles was from the Chicago Tribune entitled White America, If you want to know who's responsible for racism, look in the mirror. What the fuck? What the fuck? The portal recommends a, quote, 21-day racial equity habit challenge, during which time participants are encouraged to interact with anti-racism activists, aka racist people, racist activists, people that are promoting racism. Do not get sucked in. Do not get brainwashed. Anti-racism is a bullshit doublespeak for fucking racism. It's literally a scam. It's a fucking scam. Do not allow yourself to be brainwashed. Do not let people throw that shit in your fucking face. Do not. Speak up. Call them a jabroni. Call them a jabbernet. Confuse them. Throw them off the scent. Throw them off the trail. Let's see. During which time participants are encouraged to interact with anti-racism activists and question their own actions. Ah, a struggle session. Very nice. Nice struggle session. Good. I must question my own actions. Oh my God. Why do I always go for the white meat? I don't know. Go for the red meat. But that's racist because of the Native Americans. Fuck that shit. I'm eating that shit anyway. I will say this guy's white as fuck. You know. Isn't that sketchy? Isn't that weird when you have Whitey McWhiterson? You have literally this is in the dictionary. You look up white people in the dictionary and this guy fucking shows up. Right? Holy shit. It looks like the Monopoly guy and Kevin Spacey had a baby. All right. John Stanky. John Stanky looks like he has way too much soy. How are you implementing this like white racism stuff when you are literally white? This is the most complete mind-melting fuckery. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me while he's eating a bowl of fucking tofu. I'm saving the environment. I'm sure you have a Tesla too, you fucking nugget. Okay, let's continue. I think that was good. I'm heating up. I'm heating up. Are we
He's on fire!
How are we online? My God. Jesus Christ. White employees of AT&T have been told to read an article saying that they are racist and are told to confess their white privilege and acknowledge systemic racism and must engage with set texts or else they will be penalized in their performance reviews. In the aftermath of the George Floyd murder, snore, introduced an internal program, AT&T introduced a program called Listen, Understand, Act. If only we did this every time a criminal this is fucking stupid shit. Fucking nugget. All right. Let's see here. This is a quote from Stanky. As individuals, we can make a difference by doing our part to advance racial equity and justice for all, he wrote. If you are looking for tools to better educate and inform yourself on racial equality, resources are available at Listen, Understand, Act. How is this legal? We also encourage you to actively participate in our recently launched Equity First Learning Experience, a new initiative to increase awareness and action around our value to stand for equality. This is some God, just go read 1984 again, and you're going to have like fucking PTSD when you're reading that fucking book. You're like, oh my God, this is just literally, it's going to be fucking your head. Let's see. Look at this shit. We got a picture of it. Hold on a second. This is from Christopher Rufo on Twitter. This is on a tweet and a picture. I have obtained a cache of internal documents about the company's initiative called Listen, Understand, Act, which is based on core principles of critical race theory, including intersectionality, systemic racism, white privilege, and white fragility. Oh, God. So we have Listen, Understand, Act. Holy shit. Maybe I can zoom in. Can I zoom in on this enough? Look at this section on the left. Listen. Black kids sitting together in the ... The Angry Eye with Jane Elliott. What it takes to be racially literate. Fight the virus. Living while black. What the fuck? A conversation about racial ... Having real conversations about, oh my God. This is an Understand. Let me see. Diversity Inc. meeting. Women's History Month. Is virus helping racism? The hate you give. Being uncomfortable by someone. Dr. Robin DiAngelo discusses white fragility, how to deconstruct racism, understanding my privilege, systemic racism in real life, more ways to understand. Let me ask you a question. I'll read this one act section. 10 modern black civil rights leaders to follow. You mean grifters? Most of them are grifters. Be an ally to fight for racial injustice. 3 things you can do now to take action as an ally. I'm about to vomit. Lead a conversation with your colleagues. Blah, blah. 21-day racial equity habit challenge. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine what that is? 8 everyday ways to fight racism. Seriously, come on. You don't have in your diet. Here are 8 days. These are 8 things I'm going to do every day to fight racism. It's anti-racism man. Dun, 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 dun. I love everyone except white people. Na, 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 na. Instead of an S, you have like a middle finger with like a rainbow, like rainbow nail polish on it. Let me ask you something. Okay. Because AT&T is spending this much fucking money on this trash, can we cut this out and maybe bring my bill down a little bit? Because methinks there's a little bit of fluff in this company. Like, is this what I'm paying for with my AT&T bill? Is this why it's so expensive? Can we maybe save some money? You know, cut a couple $100 million off those expenses and maybe drop my rates a little bit? Thanks, champ. How about improving your fucking Wi-Fi? Right? How about improving your cell phone connectivity? Because I barely get 2 bars at my fucking house. How about that? That'd be nice. That'd be great. That'd be great. Maybe that instead of jerking each other off under the table. But jizz is white. Jizz is racist. Why should it be just black jizz? There'll probably be a pill you can take so your semen will look black. Just get some black spunk. Okay. Yeah. Anyone? It's a family show. It's a family show. I marked it E. It's explicit. I can say what I want. Don't forget, make sure you follow. Don't forget, this is also available on Rumble and Odyssey because I don't know how long this is going to be available on YouTube. I'm pretty shocked. Pretty shocked it's still available on YouTube. Can we like get a round of applause for getting ignored on YouTube? There are some positives there. I don't know how we're still live. I don't. I really don't. I feel like I should be running the NOC intro before every single podcast. Maybe I should do that. Should we start doing the NOC this time? It is nuts on your chin. I mean, at least we're warning people. Let's take a couple videos. We're running long. That's what she said, because I got a big old fucking dick. Where's my dick?
Wait, your biggest stickers? Here's of this.
Indeed. All right. Drop some biceps and gorillas. You want some videos? You want some videos? Should do 1 or 2? All right. Let's see what we got here. We got to do let's get a little feedback here. Let's see what we got here. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we got, oh my fucking God. We have 5 videos. Fam, drop in the comments down below. Drop a number between 1 and 5. 1 and 5.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
A number between 1 and 5, and we'll pick a video. We got some crazy ones. Isabel Pineda. Let's see. We got Isabel with a number 3. I'm sorry, clicked on the wrong one. All right, number 3. Very nice. Round of applause. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you. All right. So number 3, this one is called If Clothes Don't Fit. Here we, holy shit. Hopefully you're not eating. Here we go.
I'm so tired of waiting for brands to make clothes that are cute in my size. I'm just gonna be that person that wears clothes that are too small for them, and I do not care. This skirt does.
Ooh. Wow.
That's a huge bitch.
Holy shit. My goodness. This skirt does not zipper. Wait.
Zipper. I just tucked in the unzipped part.
Hold on a second.
too small for them, and I do not care. This skirt does not zipper. I just tucked in the unzipped part, and I don't care. I look so cute.
Not the word that comes to my mind, honestly.
And you can't even tell. Literally, the zipper is right here. Doesn't zip. You can't even tell. And I look sexy. I don't care. I don't care. Try and keep me out of fashion? Not gonna happen. Gonna figure out a way.
Not trying to keep you out of fashion. It doesn't need my help. It doesn't need my help. Now, look, some of you may be obese listening to this. I'm not here to make fun of fat people. I'm not here to make fun. I'm trying to change the conversation away from making this bullshit acceptable. Like, you're trying to keep me out of fashion? Look, it still looks cute. That's not the thought that comes to my mind. It covers you. I mean, you do you, boo. You do you. You do you. But it's just the virtue signaling around it. I'm so tired of waiting for brands to make clothes that are cute in my size. There are brands. The problem is the identification with being obese as like a personality trait. That's the problem with activism. That's their value to society. My size. It's the same thing as race. Like your skin color is your value to society. It's like when someone, because they're black, everything is about being black. Like, fuck, I don't make everything about being white. Well, you don't have to. You're white privilege. Of course. Always move the goalpost. It's okay. You can manipulate language and say it and make it sound like it's in your favor. It's easy to play a pathetic victim, right? It's easy. Let me tell you, the playing field is more even than ever has been in the history of humankind. And anyone that's complaining online and on Twitter, those are not the people that are marginalized. The people that are marginalized or that don't have great opportunities don't have running fucking water in Africa. They are people that are in inner cities that don't have police anymore either. So keep on defunding that shit. That's a great idea, libs. And we need to give more children better access to education and food. But look, this all happens. It's not going to happen from the top down. So those kinds of society level changes, I don't know. It might be fucked. It might be fucked because I don't think it's going to be, I think it has to come from the top down in a lot of these areas. You got to get rid of how big I don't think you get rid of the government. I don't think you get rid of government size. The government's way too big. It's way too big. It's way too inflated. It's way too fluffed up. There's too much red tape. It's so gummed up. We're just spending money on stupid shit and printing more and more, wasting fucking money, sending it places that are completely worthless. I don't know if you can stop it because no one ever gives up power. No one's going to ever give up money and funding. So I don't even know if it collapses or what, but I don't know if some of these things can be saved because it can't happen like on an individual basis. It's got to happen like on a larger culture. And we're still, I think, at the beginning of this downslide. I think we're just at the beginning. The more I step back and look at it, it just seems like it's so like, oh, how can this keep on going? I really think we're just at the beginning. I know it's bad already, but it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. And here's what I don't want to say frightens me, but really concerns me is because you're starting to see this racist shit everywhere, right? With the AT&T stuff and how ridiculous that is. And if that's hitting that level, it's just getting started. If you want to read a great book, I have it in the book club. It's called Woke Inc. and it explains how this has infected corporations. It's a great book, Woke, Inc. Woke Inc. And that's in the Papa Swolio's book club in the Amazon store. And, if it's at that level now, and it seems so shocking, people are going to get so used to this already. Like, we should not be getting used to these words getting thrown around. We should not be getting used to this. But the fact that we are, it's going to be able to get so much worse and people are just going to get burnt out. Just like with COVID, people have burnt out. You can't scare people that shit anymore, right? You can't be irrational anymore. There's too much truth out there. People know too much, all right? You can't scare people with that shit anymore. Nice try. States have already been like, go fuck yourself, unless you're part of the cult. So like, I don't think it can get turned back around. I think it just keeps on splitting further and like the areas that are fucked continue to be fucked. And then, you'll have these little islands, little life rafts that of logic that kind of stay afloat. I don't know. I just don't like how normalized this is getting, how normalized the insanity is getting. It's just normal to be insane. It's normal to talk about this shit out of nowhere. All right, clothes don't fit. Your fault. Okay, pick a number between 1 and 4. 1 and 4.
What happened to your queer party friends?
1 and 4. 1 and 4. Pick it in the comments down below. Jesse, victimhood is a tool for losers to avoid responsibility for their own failures. Kate, I am very concerned for the lack of basic education. Whoa, that scrolled fast. I'm very concerned for the lack of basic education in the schools right now and how much common sense is pretty much gone. Indeed. Nick, you know what's frightening? People threatening to riot and burn shit down if Kyle Rittenhouse is found innocent. No fair trials, especially when the mob rules. And talk about a clear-cut case of self-defense. I'm not a lawyer, but my God, it's pretty basic. When you're getting attacked and you're fleeing and you're being pushed to the ground and yeah, that's being attacked. Yeah. All right, Judith. Judith gets number 2. Judith with a call. This one's titled Halloween Candy. So everyone say thank you, Judith. I don't know what this is. All right, we got to read through this. I apologize for the music. That's insane. I hate it when there's music and no text, no reading. So that was just this person grabbing garbage at the store, just grabbing candy, and there was text on the screen. So I'll just read it out loud. It says, "Want to know what's actually unhealthy about Halloween candy? I'd love to know. Everything. The feeling of guilt and shame associated with eating it." Yeah, guilt and shame. "Using words such as toxic, sinful, bad, junk, and like crack reinforces this because it's designed that way. It's designed to be addictive. It's designed color-wise to get you to grab it. It's designed with chemicals and with products and processed garbage. Fact. So it triggers that kind of addiction like crack. It is junk food. Fact. The more you restrict yourself, the more you will feel out of control or feel as though you are addicted. You're not feeling as though you are addicted. You are addicted. You are addicted. It's designed to be addictive. These food companies have psychologists and they have just teams of scientists that understand addiction, marketing, psychological addiction, right? Visual marketing, taste, like this is what they do. You think they just pop out Snickers? No, they test and market this shit. Takes millions and millions and millions of dollars. And it's all done down, everything on the bag, everything. When they do a small design change on the packaging, you know they do that in order to test and split test that. They'll try a new design and see how it sells. And if it does better or worse, or product placement in a store, whether they pay extra for an end cap or they put on a top shelf or a bottom shelf at checkout. They test these things. Sometimes they make little bite-sized ones. Cool, well, you're paying more for bite-size and they're giving you less candy. Ah, yeah, you think, oh my God, bite-size, I'm getting a whole bag. There's so many in here. They're putting less in there and charging you more for them. It's not to make less money. They're trying to fuck you out of your money. They're just trying to take your money. Okay, you are addicted. Just because something tastes good doesn't make it a bad food. Yeah, no shit. Real food tastes good. And that's real food. Junk food, that's shit food, tastes good because it's made that way. And it is a bad food. Nothing is wrong with enjoying these foods. See, again, making a moral straw man argument. That's not the argument here. It's not good for you. Nothing is wrong. We're not talking about sinning. We're not talking about murdering someone. We're talking about eating shit that's objectively bad for your health. Remember, including all foods doesn't mean that you're not eating fruits and vegetables. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, just because I killed someone doesn't mean I'm always killing people. Just because I shit in the grass doesn't mean I'm always shitting in the grass. So you can eat junk food because you're eating fruits and vegetables. That doesn't mean it doesn't make any sense. It has nothing to do with this. It means that you know there are multiple ways of nourishing your body. You're not nourishing your body by eating garbage. You are justifying your addictions, and you just don't like to admit that to yourself. Okay, cool story. Thank you, Judith. We'll take one more, 1 through 3. Pick a number between 1 and 3. 1 and 3.
You fucking people.
Come on now. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. The more you restrict yourself, the more you want it. Oh my God. The more I restrict myself, the more I restrict myself. Because I keep myself from buying a Ferrari, the more I want a Ferrari. I should just have it now because I want it so badly. Think of how fucking spoiled. Think of how spoiled, and this goes beyond race. How spoiled first world country problems. The more I want it, oh my God, the more I restrict myself, I just have to have it. Fucking crackheads. All right, we got one. Let's do Chris X. Chris X, very nice. Oh my God. No, we're going to do a couple more. Let's do a bunch more. Let's do a bunch more. It's fucking Friday. Screw it. This one is Pronouns Teacher. Pronouns Teacher.
What's in the box?
Hi, it's International Pronouns Day. I'm a non-binary elementary school teacher, so
fuck!
Here's how I talk to my students about pronouns and such. Hi, my name is Mix K. It's mix. So kind of like cookie mix or mixing bowl, that sort of thing. That's how it's pronounced.
Fuck!
My name, that is the name that I'm comfortable with. It is the name that makes me happy, and I would like it if you referred to me as such. See, I'm not a Mr. or a Miss, so I go by Mix because that's what makes me happy. Now, you... a name that you like to be called other than the name that's on the paper, right? It's the same thing for me. I have a name that I prefer to be called, and that's the one that you're going to use for me, okay? Now, I don't consider myself to be a boy or a girl. I just see myself as a person. So that's why I go by mix. So I'm actually non-binary. I'm not really comfortable with feminine terms being used for me. If you can find...
Why? 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 You have to explain to me why you don't feel comfortable with female, feminine pronoun. Why? Why? I don't feel comfortable. It makes me feel uncomfortable to call you a fucking woman. How can you possibly not? I don't feel comfortable. Why? Why? Then don't feel comfortable. Fine. Then don't feel comfortable. That's totally cool. Doesn't matter. You don't have to feel comfortable with it. Sounds like a you problem. You should probably deal with that discomfort because, man, how taxing that must be in your life. How taxing. How taxing for you to have running water and air conditioning and easy access, apparently, to food. Oh, you mean the fundamental things that humans have never had in such abundance in human fucking history. You just have at your fingertips. How uncomfortable that must be for you, for people to acknowledge you as, I don't know, your fucking gender, your sex, what you have, your chromosomes. Oh, the shame, the horror.
I'm a fair guy, but this heat is making me absolutely crazy.
Yeah, there's more. There's more.
Some alternatives, that would be great. My actually sexually non-binary. I'm not really comfortable with feminine terms being used for me. If you can find some alternatives, that would be great. My pronouns are they, them, and she, her. Thank you so much for asking. What are yours?
One, how dare you poison children's minds with this rubbish? And number two, again, I will say this. If you are a they or a them, think about that. I am more than one person. You're going to refer to me in the plural of people. I am multiple people in one person. Okay. Okay.
Would be great. My pronouns are they, them, and she, her. Thank you.
My pronouns are they, them, and she, her. How is that possible? Now you're just adding extra? You get two. You get two. You can take the latter. Okay? If there are multiple people, you can say they, them, because that's multiple people. Like as if there's a couple of people. Like you have three people. Hey, them. I'm talking about them. They, the three people over there, they are going to the baseball game. I'm not going with them. I know you're confused. Don't worry. You're supposed to be confused. You're supposed to be confused because you can't argue it, which gives them power and validation and comfort, I suppose. It comes with the chicken nuggets.
Terms being used for me. If you can find some alternatives, that would be great. My pronouns are they, them, and she, her. Thank you so much for asking. What are yours? Talking about gender is not something that's out of the realm for children. Honestly, the most understanding people when it comes to my identity have been the students that I work with.
Because they don't have fully formed brains and they're like, oh, what the fuck are you talking about? And you're their teacher. You're their teacher. They have to listen to you or they don't get a good grade. They don't get a golden star if they're not a good boy or girl or a good they. They're your students. They have to listen to you. Okay? You have children that are forced to listen to you. They don't have a fucking choice. This is literally like waterboarding kids. They don't fucking care. They will do whatever they can to go outside and play on the monkey bars because kids should be getting physical activity, learning how to make a fire and survive in the fucking woods in case we're all end up there in like 15 fucking years. They should learn how to do physical things. They should learn to interact and do team building shit, like build a fucking tent and a outdoor shelter together. It's teamwork. It's like you're learning to do shit with your fucking whatever. Yeah, kids are just, they pay such good attention when they're in school. Their desks are all facing the same fucking direction at your gunch face.
My identity have been the students that I work with. So it's important to be yourself because being openly you is probably the most important thing you can do for the kids of this generation.
If you're mentally stable, you can be yourself. If you're not mentally stable, you should not be in charge of educating. Okay, so parents, homeschooling, okay? You have a child that you care about and you're sending them to be taught by these lunatics. Lunatics. That's insane. That's fucking insanity.
You're insane, gold member.
That's insane. That's insane. And this is coming from someone that I don't care what you want to do on your personal time, but you don't brainwash children with that nonsense. It's make-believe. If you want to go pretend, be an actress. Go pretend. Go put on a costume. It's fucking Halloween. Hey, it's Halloween weekend, fam. Go and be whatever the fuck you want. Go be whatever the fuck you want. You could be multiple people this weekend. Go for it. All right. Let's do oh God, no. Not her. I think we did that one. Oh no, that was something else. Okay, we got two more. I know we're going long, but it's fast. We got to go deep. Fam, we have let's get another one. What's in the box? Let's do it all. Let's do it. Let's finish it.
What's in the box?
Let's just finish it. Here we go.
Here with us tonight to crown this year's homecoming is the Bruin Bear. And now, rock bridge. Your 2021 homecoming queen is Zachary Wilman.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. If you couldn't hear that, there is some high school that is trying to, I guess, get views or likes online. So it's supposed to be the first ever. I don't think it is, actually. I swear to God, we heard this before. Some, like a man won homecoming queen, as if that makes any fucking sense. Who cares? No one fucking cares. This is stupid. It's stupid. You could be a gay man. That's totally fine. No one cares. I'm fine with that. You're a gay man? Cool. I have gay friends. I don't care. But you're not a queen. That's a human. A human. So I thought you were, where are the feminists at? Right? Where are these, see what you did? See what this woke radical feminism has brought? You're actually knocking back women a few pegs. All right. So when activism goes wrong, when it goes too far. So ladies, aren't women pissed off? Shouldn't women be pissed off that they're losing rights? Yeah. So you have dudes taking over. Ironic, right? You like that? Yeah. Interesting how that works out. Funny. When you have so many rights and you're so disconnected, women are actually losing rights, right? So men are competing against women now. Now men, I don't care what he likes to suck or insert. Like, you're gay, fine. You like men? That's cool. You have the right to do that. I'm cool with it. I don't care. All right. I don't care. But you're not a homecoming queen. That's nonsensical. That's insane. It just doesn't make sense. I shouldn't have to explain that. I shouldn't have to explain why. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Cool. All right. And we're going to wrap it up with I'm going to blow your mind. You thought that was it. That was it, fam. Make sure you drop that hashtag FEF in the comments down below. And before we get into the last Dookie Duke post, remember that over there, we got the Signature Series is only available for this weekend, only for its inaugural launch. Remember, if you are a member, you also get a certified Signature Series Swole card to commemorate your purchase. Collector's Edition PS31 has already live. You can log into your account over at SwoleNormousX.com. Members have had early access since midnight drop last night. And of course, you can head on over to SwoleNormousX.com/signature to jump on the Signature Series, and you're going to find out what that is when it arrives. It's a surprise, and it's fucking awesome. Has a lot of meaning, and I'll explain all of it. When they start arriving, and they'll be shipping out soon. So very excited about that. And remember, learn more SwoleNormousX.com/signature. Fucking, it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. Super fucking awesome. Super stoked for that. All right. And of course, it's Friday, but we have an accountability meeting this Monday, November 1st, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, brand new releases. So don't be out too late for Halloween. Make sure you are here for the accountability meeting. We kick the week off right, and we got brand new releases. So it's going to be fucking awesome, as always is, because the SwoleFam fucking rocks. This post.
What's in the box?
This post. This is called Cute and Complex Trauma Pronouns. You ready to blow your mind? How many of you have nips left? Say goodbye to your nips. Bye, nips. Bye. I miss you.
I'm Cody. Pronouns em, airs, or z's, zers, or really any neo-pronouns that aren't z, her, hers. I am a white, transmasculine, femme, non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demi-low romantic, gray demi-bisexual, survivor of acute and complex trauma, millennial, and cat parent in mental health recovery.
That last part wasn't necessary. You could have just said cat parent. You just could have said cat parent. That's it. That's all you needed. That's all we needed. We didn't need the in mental health recovery part. We didn't need that last part. We got that. We understood. From whatever you just said, whatever word salad that was, we gather that you're in recovery. I don't think you're in recovery. I think you're fucking deep in it. I think you're fucking deep. You're all the way in. You're as deep as it fucking goes. And we're balls deep right now, but you are fucking in there. It doesn't get much deeper. It doesn't. Like, all right. So, the message, get a dog. That's a lesson to be learned. That's a lesson to be learned. Get a dog. All right, some of you have cats out there. I get it. Dogs are better. We all know that. Dogs, come on. Come on. We might get if we ever get a cat, if Mama Sloan ever get a cat, we're going to get a Sphinx cat. We like the hairless cats because they're fucking awesome. And they always want to snuggle. That's cool. But not a fan of litter boxes and shit like that. Nope, dogs. I'm a dog man. Obviously, Papa Swole. You all know. You already know. You already know. Okay, fam. Dogs drool, cats rule. It just gets to be like a third grade argument. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Cats are better. Nuh-uh. Uh-huh. Yeah-huh. Nuh-uh. Yeah-huh. Nuh-uh. Oh, God. All right, fam. We have an awesome... Let's see. As a cat mom, I rebuke pronoun nonsense. You're cleared, Lisa. You're cleared. You're cleared. Yo, how about today's episode? Fucking epic and absolutely horrific. So round of applause to all of you. The cats are the gatekeepers of hell. Fam, we have an amazing Swole card to give away, and I think we all know from the beginning who gets today's Swole card, who has to tighten up their circle, who has to cut out the fucking noise, who has to just shut the motherfucking hell up and just get started. We got our very own...
What's in the box?
Katie, congratulations. We need to get Katie this fucking Swole card. Abso-fucking-lutely. Where's my thing here? Katie, congratulations on today's Swole card. You need the SwoleFam's help. You need the SwoleFam's help. You do. And if you don't know, you can rewind and check out Katie's post at the beginning of today's episode. So she joined. She's ready. She's asking about where to start. She's on medication, diabetic, all these things. And a lot of you, as part of the SwoleFam, you've dealt with diabetes and you've either reversed it, you've locked it under control. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. This is where Katie started. Now, I want you to go and comment on Katie's post. She's a brand new member. She needs your support. This is in the Facebook group. Now, think about it, okay? A lot of you, and you could drop in the comments down below, a lot of you, when you started, you can see, and you can, now that those of you that have been in the SwoleFam for months or years at this point, you're looking at Katie's post. You look at a lot of these new member posts and you realize, and you think, that was the way I sounded. That's the way I sounded when I started. I remember being in Katie's shoes. I remember being there. So make sure that you help guide her through those beginning periods of her journey. Very important. So Katie sent us an email and let her know. Let her know that she won today's Swole card. So go and blow up her post. All right. Make sure she knows that she won today's Swole card. Katie sent us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2002 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. And we'll get you today's Swole card. And remember, fam, make sure you go on over to swolenormousx.com/signature to jump on the signature series, which is live right now. Now, members, you already have access to this in your library, but make sure that you are, if you're not yet a member, you can join first and then purchase your signature series Swole card, or you can do one or the other. There's a link to join if you're not a member, because members will also get a signature series certified Swole card to commemorate your one-of-a-kind purchase. P3S1 is going to be, it's It's going soon. It's going soon. P3S1 is alive and well, and it will be ending, and it's one of a kind. So this is going to be, I'm really excited for this release, and I'm really excited for you guys to get it because it's, like I said, it's a very meaningful design. So you could go learn more, SwoleNormus.com/signature, and you can get access to this until Sunday at midnight. Don't miss out on that, because then it's gone and this will never be released again. This is a one-of-a-kind style, and jump on that. I am going to as well, because I need to rock that as well when all of you are getting yours in. I'm going to rock it every single day because it's going to be fucking awesome. All right, fam, let's nut this beesh. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. Apple Podcast, Spotify, leave a review, and check out SwoleNormusX.com to learn more about joining the SwoleFam. And remember, SwoleNormusX.com/signature for Papa Swolio's signature series. Let's fucking go.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
Well, thank you so much for joining me for another epic Mancast. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Be safe.
I don't know how to put this, but kind of a big deal.
My name's Forrest Gump. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Fucking nailed it, Abby.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it.
Attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
Settle down.
Matt Damon.
Then there's something wrong with you. You're certainly not.
I give it I fucking can't. And that's the way, I like it.
A jelly donut?
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kid used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg
No hands,
down.
watch this.
So it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
It's my dick. Oh my God, it's great. See, no hands. That was my fucking dick with my fucking dick. It was my fucking dick tip. And as always, a goddamn miracle that I didn't hit any of the other keys. Especially I didn't clip a key with a vein. It's absolutely unfucking real. Fam, thanks for being here for 2002. We are just getting started for the next 2,000 insane episodes. Thank you for being here. Subscribe, all that shit, SwoleNormusX.com. And fam, tomorrow is Swole Slut Saturday, 2003. Let's fucking go. Go have a great day. Go have a great weekend. Go make some sick fucking gains. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace, McGee's, deuce, magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing, like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans, I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid, that's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element.